Hello, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog, welcome back to the car, welcome back to Cornwall, welcome back to spring. It is a cloudy day in spring. It is Easter weekend. In fact, Easter Sunday was yesterday. Easter Sunday was warm and sunny. Friday was kind of rainy and wet. Saturday was rainy and wet, but Easter Sunday, really nice. I got quite a lot done yesterday. I got the car cleaned because, you know, I needed to clean the car. I got some laundry done, and I damn near broke my foot, which is also why you didn't get a video yesterday on Sunday, because, well, I was laying around on the floor going, you know what would be really nice right now? Having some snowy steps to lay down on. I actually said that to my brother, and he was like, what? I'm like, have you not seen the latest Blade Runner film? Hang on a sec. Ooh, that level crossing. That's a railway level crossing. It's, I swear it's becoming less level as time goes on. Yeah, so you might be asking two questions. What are you not doing at work on Monday? That's a really good question, actually, and I'll answer that. This is a double bank holiday weekend, which means we get Friday off and we get Monday off. So the working week and lead up to Easter is 4 days, and the working week away from Easter is 4 days. So we got 4 days next week: Thursday, Friday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's good. That's good. Oh, the other question, yeah, how are you driving if you smashed your foot? Carefully is the answer. So what happened was, clean the car. And the other thing that I do on a weekend, typically, is do the washing, do all the laundry. And what I do is I do all of the clothes, so t-shirts, jeans, all that sort of stuff. And I also do all of the bed sheets. And I like taking time to do the laundry. So what I will do is I will use a different like detergent and conditioner, and alternate them every week, and also put in scent beads. You're dancing around the subject, old chum. Yes, I am, because I'd already done the laundry for this week. I'd already done it. So the all of the bed sheets have been done, all of the clothes have been done, but I was like, oh, I've just washed the car. You know what I can do? I can... Well, this guy's going a little slow. What I can do is I can get an extra load through. I can be super efficient. I can get the hoodies and stuff through as well. And I'm like, yes, I'll do it. Grabbed the laundry, put it in a bag, and then stepped outside. Literally stepped outside. 1 step, 2 steps, and then I folded my foot up underneath me. So I hit the corner of like a 2-inch paving slab, and my foot went sideways, and then I just put my whole weight down on it. And I ended up laying down looking at the sky. And you know when you've hit your knee against a coffee table, or you've banged your elbow on like a door frame or something, and you know the pain is coming, because pain will be arriving at some point. You just got to hold on to the body part that you've just whacked, given a good crack against something solid, and then you just got to wait for that pain to arrive. And you know it's that sort of weird, it's not sharp pain, it's that really dull pain that makes everything go purple. Well, that's what happened. I was holding onto my ankle. I was like, okay, lay down, lay down, lay down. Oh, here's the pain. So there's laundry just spilled on the asphalt, and I'm just kind of looking up at the sky, and things are not good. And things are kind of getting increasingly worse, because I'm like, this is a lot of pain. Now, I know pain. I've had like full body hypothermia, and that's probably the most painful thing that I've ever had. It's not painful getting cold, it's the warming up that's the problem. Once you start warming up, oh boy, that hurts from hypothermia. This was something else. This was, yeah, I've crashed a motorbike on my leg, and I've done damage to my other ankle. That was more like this. Nothing broken, everything sprained. But I was like, okay, cool. I can't lay on the floor forever. I've got to get up, because it's just me. What am I going to do? Say, Hey, hey, darling, could you come down and have a little look at my foot? I think I might have done something wrong. Because I don't have a significant other that I live with, nor was there anyone in the area at the time. So I'm just like, okay. Let's think about this logically. I can't stay on the floor forever, so let's see if we can stand up and put some weight on it. So I stood up on my good foot and tried to put weight on it on the bad foot, and that hurts. That real hurt. So next, can I move my little piggies? Can I move my toes? Do I have feeling in my toes? Well, the answer is yes, got feeling in my toes, and yes, I can move my little piggies. So I'm like, okay, fine. So my toes are moving, and I got feeling in them, which is great. It means I haven't severed my spine, that's the check for that. And I'm like, yeah, this isn't going to tell me anything. It just tells me that I can still move my toes. All right, okay. Ankle movement, because I did come down on it quite hard. Have I broken my ankle? Move it in one direction. It moves and it stops. All right, cool. Move it in the opposite direction. Oh, it keeps going. And I'm like, oh, no. Have I broken my ankle? Is this a bad thing? Well, I was not feeling well at that point. I'm like, I don't know. Also, there's a lump on the side of my foot. Have I broken a bone inside my foot? I'm not feeling well. Okay, cool. Let's think about this logically again. Let us take all of the laundry that is on the floor, put it in the washing machine and get the wash going, because that needs to be done regardless. You know, medical emergency, let's prioritize things. Nice smelling clothes. So I'm like, yeah, nice smelling clothes, that would be quite good. Go back into the flat. I live on the top floor, which is a problem. I gotta climb all the stairs, and I'm like, okay, cool. What do I do now? Well, I'm beginning to feel the mouth tinglies. You know, when everything gets a little bit white in the cheeks and your mouth goes a little bit tingly and standing up is no longer an option. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna do a little bit of a lay down. I'm gonna let this Winnebago thing go through. Can we get in without bepping? Yeah. That's the horses. All right, they can go round. It's gonna get all the country traffic out of the way. Footpath, which I would not recommend. That looks like a swimming pool. Yes, I'm getting the mouth tinglies, and I'm just like, this isn't good. This isn't good. Lay down. So I'm laying down in the middle of my living room. I had earbuds in because I was listening to music while cleaning the car, and earbuds come out, and I'm just like, yeah, this is no good. This is like either blood sugar, or this is you've done something so wrong your body just doesn't want to deal with it anymore. So I'm like, okay, cool. What are my options? My options are, number one, call an ambulance. Call an ambulance and then go to hospital and get the damn thing x-rayed. Okay, fine, that's not so much of an issue, except it is Easter weekend and you do live in a tourist part of the world. So this is Cornwall, and like 500,000 people come down here on holiday during this time of year. Okay, the hospital is going to be ramo blamo at this time of year. There's going to be so many people in there with like Easter related injuries, like, I don't know, nails through their hands because, you know, DIY and all that sort of jazz. And I'm like, okay, cool. Probably don't want to go there and spend 9 hours. I mean, it's free. It's free. The United Kingdom, you can get in an ambulance. They'll take you to where you need to be. It's free. So they will, you gonna go, bud? Yeah, there you go. So they'll put you in the back, give you a ride to the hospital, and then what they'll do is the doctor, you'll sit around for like 5 or 6 hours, and then a doctor will come along and say, yeah, we can give you an x-ray tomorrow. It's not as urgent as it is in the Americas, but they also don't charge you your entire life savings just to look at an ambulance. So an ambulance, I know it's an ambulance. Don't add me. Don't add me. Don't add me. So I'm like, no, I don't. That doesn't sound like a fun thing. Prioritize. Think about this. What am I going to need? A nice cup of tea and a couple of ibuprofen. Yes, that actually sounds like a plan. So I make a nice cup of tea, have a couple of ibuprofen, which to the Americans in the audience, think of it like Tylenol. A couple of Tylenol and a nice cup of tea. We don't do brand names for that sort of stuff over here. We just go by the medical name. So paracetamol, aspirin, you know, that's kind of what you would buy. So a couple of ibuprofen, a nice cup of tea, and now just feel along the bones, I guess. So I'm just sat in my living room feeling along the bones. It's like, okay, that bone's okay, that bone's okay. What do I have that I can use to x-ray my feet? I've got a couple of endoscopes, I've got a couple of Geiger counters, I've got night vision, but I don't have anything to actually x-ray my feet. Why don't I have anything to x-ray my feet? I got some uranium glass, but that would take forever to actually do anything. And it's the wrong type of radiation anyway. I mean, it's depleted uranium. There is a little bit of, there's like 0.3 microsieverts or coming off of it, or millisieverts, whichever the smallest measure of sieverts is. And I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous. I can't put an endoscope in my foot. Why do you have two endoscopes? What? Oh yeah, one's too big to put in an orifice and one's about the right size, I guess. I've never tried, but you know, I've got two endoscopes. A big one with lights on the end and a small one with lights on the end. Why do you ask all these stupid questions? Who doesn't have a couple of endoscopes and night vision? Anyway, so I was like, okay, feel along the bones. The bones seem to be okay. The swelling that started off about the size of a golf ball is now the size, it's now spreading across the whole foot. And I'm just like, okay, right, yeah, this is a sprain. This is not a sprain on the ankle. This is like you've literally folded all your bones in your foot together, and it started to bruise. So currently, the swelling it's not egregious, it's still there. The bones, so it's the little toe over to the next bone as well, and there's a bruise across half my foot. It's painful to walk on. Driving is fine, so I can drive. Obviously, we've been doing it, but I did a little test to make sure I could operate the pedals safely, and I can. Fortunately, this car only has two pedals, a stop and a go button, and it's got a bunch of driver assist to tell you that you're being naughty. Also, this road is quite a slow road anyway, so I don't know if the person behind us knows that it's 40 along here, but it's 40 along here, partly because they've been lowering all the speed limits across the county anyway, and partly because when I'm recording a vlog, we're never going that fast. Like, you wouldn't believe, because the hedgerow is going super fast past you guys, but actually we never go that fast at all. Like, even when we get further up to Marazion, we're never going speedy speeds. And they have also ploughed the road around here, so yeah, it's a good one. Oh, it's a good one. So yeah, smashed my foot. The ankle's actually fine. So my ankle's fine, but my foot is all the pain. And walking is a bit of a nightmare. So why are you out today? Oh, that's a good question. Because I bought a laptop and I need to go pick it up. For the channel, what I do is I use a laptop to record spoken audio. So all the microphone stuff when I'm playing a video game goes through a laptop into Mumble, actually, because that cuts down like background noises. And then all the game footage and game audio is recorded on the desktop. So my laptop is over a decade old. It's like 11 years old now. And the thing about that is that you can't upgrade it to Windows 11. So it's had a good run. Like, it's got 16 gigs of RAM, it's got a terabyte SSD. It starts up very, very fast. Unfortunately, yeah, it's not compatible with Windows 11, and it's starting to show its age. So I'm just like, it's time for a new one. So I looked, I went to Curry's and I looked at their offerings. There's a lot of Chromebooks which are useless, don't like Chromebooks. And there's a lot of things that are just like not great. I saw a Lenovo that looked okay, but it didn't have enough USB ports because I need to plug in a mixing desk and a bunch of other things to it, like a foot pedal, because when I'm recording, I mute the audio. The audio is muted by default, and the foot pedal enables the microphone, so I can, I don't know, sneeze or cough without you guys ever hearing it. But, I did find one with a bunch of ports, and including a Cat 5 port, so I can actually connect the internet directly to the laptop without having to go through USB-C, which is fine, but it's just an extra step, you know. And you never want to go through wireless. Wireless still sucks, like a million years on after they invented it. Wireless eats ass. Thank you, car, you agree. But since I wasn't doing much yesterday in terms of recording videos, you might say, well, what were you doing? Because I know you don't like to sit around doing nothing. You're the boy who likes to be active and take photographs. You're the photograph boy. Yes, I am. So yesterday I downloaded some frame generation software to animate static photos. So I've got some old family photos from like the 1800s, early 1900s, and what I was doing was throwing them, because I've got black and white ones, and I colorized them some time ago, and I was like, ooh, these family members, like, what about seeing if I can animate some old family members who not only would have no concept of what a computer is, or the internet, or YouTube, but I have no like concept of what they would have been like, other than like descriptions from surviving family members. So one of them is my it's my dad's mother, so my grandmother, her mother's mother. So that's what, if you include me, that's 5 generations from me. So that's my great grandmother. And we were talking on like Facebook, and it was like, who is this? Because everyone knew her as Gag, which is short for grandmother. So they were like, yeah, that's her name, isn't it? It's like calling someone mum. It's like, well, yeah, but what's their real name? It's like, oh, yeah, all right. So it turns out I had to go through some family history, and I think it's Janie. I think that's her name. Her name is Jane, but she would have gone by Janie. So I've had this black and white image, and I colorized it years ago now. And then I just threw it through the AI, and I just told the AI, waving, one hand, and that worked reasonably well. It's local, so it doesn't require servers on the internet. I'll put a link to it. It does require a graphics card, an RTX graphics card with at least 6 gig of RAM. I've got a 3060 with 12 gigs of RAM, and it takes about 7 minutes a second. So 7 minutes of sat around processing for 1 second of rendered video, which is not bad. It's not the worst, but it's not bad. So yeah, there's just a little picture of her waving energetically, maybe a little too energetically, little 5-second clip, which I thought was quite good. So currently I'm rendering another one of my grandfather, because I never met my grandfather, and there's a picture of him in RAF uniform, so I don't know what that's going to be like. I've been throwing commands at it, like arms behind back, smiling, looking at camera, turning head, stuff like that. The trouble is, you throw a bunch of commands at it, tell it to render, and then you just get what you get. Sometimes, if you like, oh, do a little dance, their body might turn like pirouette 360, but the head stays facing the camera, and it's a little bit weird. But it did remind me, it reminded me, and I don't know if Steve Courtwright is watching or got to this point in the video, but he did send me a picture some years ago now, via Discord, and at the time I couldn't really do anything with it because I do photo editing, and I've mentioned this before and I'll mention it again because it's one of those things that bothers me when I can't do something, you know. And at the time, it was kind of a faded shot, but you could see that the person who had taken the photograph probably wasn't the owner of the camera and had kung fu chopped the shutter release, and there was a lot of blur on the image. And I'm like, I can't really do anything with this, because the way I edit images, I want to preserve the data. There are other people on the internet who will just use AI to redraw everyone's faces, and you get like a weird uncanny valley AI look to everyone. I don't like that. I like to use the data that's in the image and just refine whatever's there. It means if there isn't anything there, you don't get any images. Why is this guy slowing down a considerable amount on a fast road? This is not a place to stop, my dude. This is an A road. You'll get a car at your bum and probably die. Oh, he didn't like that car following him. Okay, right, neat. That was it. That was the whole maneuver. Whatever. So yeah, it sat with me for a while, and for the event that it was supposed to be for, we missed that by a lot. So I ended up coloring it. Now I'm not going to put it up on the video because it's not my photo. I did color it, and I did put it back up on Discord in the photo in the photo section. And the thing is, if you color a black and white photo, you bring out more detail that's in the image. So even though there isn't like fine details in the highlights and the shadows, you can bring back some of the detail. And I was thinking, could I run this through the thing and animate it? Maybe. I don't know, because there's 3 people and I've only ever tried running it through with one person. But yeah, I'm not going to try that because it's not my photo. But yeah, Steve, if you're watching and you never got the message, or I never told you, which is probably, I've had a little sleep since then. Yeah, in Discord, the original black and white image and the colorized version of that image that you sent me should be in Discord. And if you can't get it from Discord, I can always just, I don't know, send you a link to where it is if you're interested. I think the original file's actually at work, because I ended up playing with it at work one time, because we got more powerful image stuff there than I have at home. But yeah, so I was playing around with image generation stuff at work. Work? No, at home. Oh, I'm getting confused because I'm coming up to a roundabout and my mouth is working, but I'm trying to navigate the traffic, and also my foot still hurts, like you would not believe. It's not crunchy, it's just sore and bruised. Good. So yeah, it's interesting. I have a really dim view of AI. We use AI at work just to enhance the tools that we have. So like quick select, so we quick select things. If you can use AI enhancement for that, that's actually quite a good help. But there are times when you just want to do stuff manually. You need to do stuff manually in order to like get the best out of the image. So if you're removing reflections from glasses, you can get an AI tool to remove them, but then you've got to go in and refine it all manually, because the AI might just go, whatever, we'll just throw an eye in where there might not have been an eye, or we've just changed the shape of your face, or we've changed the skin tone or something. AI is a tool to assist you, but it is not a tool to do your job. So yeah, it's been an interesting experiment. And I'm finding that, because this is local, it doesn't use a server, so it's just my computer, my electricity. It's an interesting time. It's been an interesting time. I do worry about AI. Like a lot of people who perhaps think their jobs are safe, like programmers. Oh, the programmers, your jobs are not safe. Sorry. Why? Well, because Facebook got rid of all their second-tier programmers and replaced them with AI. It seems like the programmers are programming themselves out of a job. So yeah, it's a weird world. Speaking of which, I need to go over there and pick up a laptop. I'm not going to take the cameras in because those people didn't ask for a camera to be put in their face, and I have too much respect for them. So what I'm going to do is hobble into the store. and then pick up the laptop if it's there, because they said they'll pick it up today from a different store. So I'm like, all right, it's easier to do this than try and get it off of Amazon, because if I need to bring it back, I can just bring it back. So yeah, it's it's been a weird weekend. I'm not looking forward to going to work tomorrow. I can tell you that for free. Sat around for 8 hours in a hot office. Oh, my leg. Just being in pain. So yeah, nice cup of tea. Well, thank you for joining me. It's been interesting. Laptop is over there, hopefully. Thank you for watching. If you've watched all the other videos, great. There's loads more stuff on the channel. It's worth just exploring the playlists and things. Yeah, thanks for everyone who's donated using the coffee link. I never know whether to put your names up on a video or not, because I never asked beforehand. And the trouble is I don't want to put people's real names on the internet. So at the moment it's just a thanks here in a vlog, at the end of a vlog. Is it useful? Yeah, of course it is. Electricity is not free, and they do like charging for it in the UK. So you can get free hospital care, you can get free ambulance rides, but you don't get free electricity. Good. Thank you for watching, thank you for joining me, and I tell you what, I'll catch you next time.